listenaminute.com. Rice. Rice is a very important food around the world, and I love it. Rice is one thing I seem to be able to eat lots of. It doesn't matter if there's a mountain of rice on my plate. I can eat it all. Billions of people eat rice every day. Billions of people probably eat rice 3 times a day. I could eat rice 3 times a day, but I don't. I'm not sure if I could eat rice for breakfast. That's because I'm English. Lunch and dinner are different. I can eat lots of rice then. The good thing about rice is that if you go to an Indian, Chinese, Japanese, Thai or Mexican restaurant, there's rice on the menu, and it all tastes so different. Indian basmati rice with curry is awesome. Japanese rice in sushi is heaven, and Thai rice is unbeatable.
Welcome back, everyone. Today we have Unit 30, and today we will talk about another 2 interesting lesson. Just as a reminder, we have studied this lesson in level 3, and we're gonna study it again at like just a reminder, okay? Because we have studied this lesson before. So the first topic for today we have is interrupting to ask for clarification. Or interrupting to ask for clarification. Clarification means explanation. And then, of course, how we can clarifying, okay? Be careful. The difference between today's topic and the previous topic is, the previous topic in Unit 29 is how we can change the subject, because we're not interested in the subject that our partner talks about it. But here, we are interested in the topic, so we have questions. Okay, when our friend talks about something, then I would stop him to ask my question because I want to answer. I am interested in the topic, that's why I'm asking for clarification. This is the difference. Be careful. Today we are interested in the topic. So it says, hold on, means wait, let me ask you a question. Hold on, let me ask you a question. Okay. This is today's lesson. So we will read this news story, and then I'll explain to you how we can interrupt someone when he's talking. So let's take a look at the vocabulary section. It says, read the news story below. It says, last night, police officers arrested by the way, this is the Kurdish translation of it, okay? Last night, the police officers arrested a criminal who they believe is responsible for a series of burglaries they have been investigating for months. So my friend can ask, well, where this happened, or where did this happen? Can you tell me? Well, it happened in Erbil. Okay. Well, and then the man is known to break into homes and force his way in. Okay, maybe he forced his way in from the windows. Or by let's say breaking doors. Okay, force his way in. He will get in the house, no matter how. He will get into the houses. Okay, so victims reported that they were missing jewelry. A witness saw something suspicious in her neighbor's house and called the police. It turns out that the criminal was a 90-year-old man. Then my friend can say, well, wait. Hold on, I have a question. Was he from the town? And I can say, yes, he was from the town, and he's a well-known man. Well, I have another question. Was he really 90 years old? Yes, he was 90 years old. Well, sorry for bothering you. I know I'm asking you too many questions, but my last question is, does he have a family? Well, yes, he have a family, and he has 4 children, 4 grown-up children. This is how I can interrupt the topic, ask for clarification, and so on. Well, part B says take turns summarizing the news story above to your partner. Summarize it. So how we can summarize a topic? Then I would basically say the police was working on a case for the last couple months. They didn't get any clue until a man saw some suspicious activity in his neighbor's house and he called the police. Suddenly, it turned out that this man was suspicious. It's in the case that the police is investigating. So the police arrested the man, and now they are investigating more cases because he's suspicious, and the police has doubt that this man might have done so many burglaries. This is how we can summarize the topic. Get the idea and summarize it. Let's move to the conversation section and listen to the audio track number 36.
30. Hold on. Page 74. Conversation. A. Listen. What did the man try to steal? What happened to the man?
Did you read about this guy who tried to steal a car yesterday?
What do you mean he tried to steal it?
He forced a woman out of the car in front of witnesses, but he didn't know how to drive it. So he asked the woman to show him how to drive the car.
Hold on. What did you say the guy did?
He actually asked the woman to come back to the car to show him how to start it.
No way! What did the woman do?
She ran away and called the police. When the police arrived, the guy was still trying to figure out how to start the car.
This was the conversation section. And now we have part B, which says, practice the conversation, then find the best places to add the sentences below to the conversation and practice it again. Okay, so when it says, did you read about this guy who tried to steal a car yesterday? I can say, number 2, it's an unbelievable story. Next, he actually asked the woman to come back to the car to show him how to start it. I can say, isn't that ridiculous? Isn't that ridiculous? So number 4, ridiculous. Okay, ridiculous. In no way. What did the woman do? Okay, what did the woman do? What did the woman do? Number 3, did she show him how to start the car? No, because the police got there. So she ran away and called the police. When the police arrived, the guy was still trying to figure out how to start the car. So they arrested him and took him to jail. Jail means prison, or sometimes they say put behind bars. Okay, this is also prison. Okay, this is it. Now we have language booster section where we will summarize everything we have studied so far. Notice the ways we interrupt to ask for clarification and to clarify. So interrupting to ask for clarification and then clarifying. What do you mean? He tried to steal it. Wait, did you say that he tried to steal it? Okay, now I have some questions in my mind. So how can I ask questions? Clarifying. Okay, well, was the guy young? Yes, he was young. Okay, now, well, what happened was, I can add my information. Well, what happened was the guy was really young. Yeah, he was really young. But he didn't know how to drive a hybrid. Hybrid is a car where you can operate it, where you can drive it by electricity and also gasoline or petrol. So it's called hybrid. Two system. One is electric, one is petrol. Hold on. Wait. What did you say the guy did? He actually asked the woman to come back to the car to show him how to start it. So you can say this actually to after the subject. Okay? To after the subject. So when our friend talks about someone, we can here interrupt the topic. Wait. Hold on. Okay? And when somebody interrupts us, how we can give the clarification. This is clarifying. We will talk about more examples here. Okay? So are you ready? Take a deep breath. Let's start. So part B says, take turns telling each other about something that happened to you last week. Your partner will ask for clarification and you will clarify. Okay, so I'm gonna speak of a statement. I'm gonna give a statement like, okay, last week I thought I saw Lady Gaga on the street. Wait. Did you say that you saw Lady Gaga? She actually was just someone who looked like Lady Gaga, but she wasn't Lady Gaga. Okay? This is it. We have, of course, more topics to talk about. So, let me talk about a topic, another example to you. Okay? So, me and my friend are talking about yesterday. Well, you know what? Yesterday I went to a job interview. There were 10 of us at the interview. We were 10 candidates. Then my friend's gonna say, wait, hold on. When did you send your CV or your resume? Well, I sent it 2 weeks ago. Okay, is that clear so far? Then, okay. And then, you know what? I was interviewed then. I remember everything was fine. I was answering all of the questions. And then, my friend has another question. He's going to say, wait, sorry. You know what? What was the position? Why did you interview in the first place? And I'm going to tell him it was for the assistant human resource manager. And also, I'm waiting for their feedback next month. I hope they recruit me. I hope they accept me. So now I think it's clear. I'm giving a topic. I'm talking about something, and then my friend is going to interrupt me. Then, of course, I'm giving clarification, so on. So now we have listened to a conversation about something that happened in the news. Mark the statements true or false. So let's see if these things happened or not.
Lesson 29. Did you see the game? Page 72. Page 75. Mark the statements T, true, or F, false.
Did you hear about the woman who broke into someone's house and stole a laptop?
No. What happened?
Well, she got arrested when she tried to sell it back to the person she stole it from.
Wait, did you say she tried to sell it back to the owner?
Yeah. She actually stole the computer from her next-door neighbour. Then she had a garage sale in front of her house where she tried to sell the computer and a lot of other stuff. The owner of the computer just walked outside his house and saw his computer on a table with a price tag on it.
What did he do?
He picked it up and started walking away with it, and she told him he had to pay for it.
Hold on. Did you say she told him to pay for it? Didn't she know it belonged to him?
No, she had never seen him before.
What do you mean she hadn't seen him before? He was her next-door neighbor, right?
Yeah, he was. But I guess he and his family had only moved in a couple of weeks earlier.
That's incredible. Didn't she think he might see the computer outside her house?
I guess not. Anyway, the guy walked away with the computer, and the woman actually called the police to come and arrest him.
True. Okay, so this is it. And this part says, listen to the rest of the conversation and write the answers to this question. So we have another audio track, which is audio track number 38.
Page 75.
Wait, she called the police?
Yeah. Can you believe it? They came to her house and talked to her and the real owner of the computer. When they turned the laptop on, they found that all of his files were still on it.
Wow, that's amazing.
So the first question is, how did the owner of the laptop prove that it was his? They turned...
No. The police arrested her and took her to jail. They also took away all of the items she was trying to sell. When they investigated, they discovered that she had stolen everything from people in her neighborhood. They also found out she's already a convicted criminal. She has been breaking into houses and stealing since she was a teenager.
So, the police arrested. Okay, the police arrested to the woman, and then they found out that this woman is responsible for so many other burglaries. So now it says, write notes about a strange crime that you heard about, or make up your own crime story. Okay, this is a topic. Otherwise, we have the conversation section, and we have a cool conversation where I'm going to talk about the story and then how you can interrupt me. Are you ready? Let's start. So welcome back everyone to the conversation section. And okay, so now it's time for you for what? You can read a story to me. Okay, the story will be on the screen, and then I'm gonna interrupt you in between lines. Okay, so you read the story, I will interrupt you. Okay, are you ready? Let's kick off. Well, wait. Does anyone listen to Barbara when she's telling the stories? Okay. Interesting. Okay. I'm listening. Yeah, I'm all ears. Okay, go on. Oh. Wait, hold on. Did Barbara tell the story to another one, or she stopped? Oh, that was a good. It's okay. Thank you very much for sharing your story with me. This was the end of today's lesson. Peace out until the next lesson, okay?